Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. You want to stretch? Oh, he says, hallelujah. What's going on, guys? It's me, Schroeder. This is my co-host. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment down below. We're coming to you with a 12-game MLB slate. And if you're returning and you haven't hit that subscribe button. 40% of you are not subscribed. So if you can do me a kindness, it doesn't cost you a thing. Just hit that subscribe button, guys. The likes have been great, 150 a video. Comments just under 100, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So we can get all those up, guys. I'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's start the fucking show. All right, so and all God's all honest truth, there wasn't gonna be a video tonight. I was having all these technical difficulties. My USB ports weren't working on my computer, so I had to really fuck around with this shit. And I got it to work. I don't know how, because I'm not tech savvy by any means. Schroeder kind of had to show me how to do. He's like, yeah, you put this over here, you click on this, you put that over there, and it is what it is, guys. So we're up and running. Hopefully everything's going great. You guys can see it clear, and we're good, guys. So let's shout out yesterday's super thankses. Mr. Reynolds says Schroeder runs the show, and you're the great wingman. Well, LOL. Great show as always. That's right, Schroeder. You hear that? That's a $10 dono for your child support fund. If you're new, Schroeder has over 25 babies, mamas. It's confirmed now, and kittens all over the Bay Area now that he's got to pay for. So if you guys are new, if you want to throw a couple dollars in the tip jar, you hit the super thanks below. It's a little heart symbol, and next to it says thank you. You throw us a couple bucks in the tip jar. Schroeder and I will be forever grateful, and thank you so much. You'll get a special shout out in the next video and a special comment from Schroeder and I. So Schroeder and I really appreciate it. And we appreciate you, Mr. Reynolds. Thank you so much. May more and more takedowns come your way, young man. That's a very generous donation. Thank you very much. Let's see, Schroeder. This is all for you, buddy. And it goes to your Salmon Treats Fund. Christopher Osborne, $2 super thanks, just says thanks. Mr. Osborne, I wonder if you're related to Ozzy, but thank you so much for the $2 super thanks. Schroeder and I really appreciate it. And yeah, it's keeping the child support police away from him, which he appreciates, and I appreciate, because I kind of need him on this show. It's his show. I'm just the co-host. So thank you so much, Mr. Osborne, for the $2 dono. And then Jan, every single day, Jan, for the $2 super thanks for the child support, aka for the Salmon Treat Fund. That's right, buddy. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Schroeder does have a vet appointment tomorrow, so he's kind of nervous. It's just a checkup. He's getting his blood tested. He's getting his teeth brushed. So, yeah, guys, your guys' support, your donations, all go to the Schroeder Fund here. This guy's a handful, man. With the child support, with the vet bills, with the baby's mamas, with everything. So thank you all so much. Schroeder and I really appreciate it. And again, if you want to throw a couple bucks in there, you get a shout out on the next video. All right, guys. So also, before we get into it, guys, if you want to come join the DFS club, like I said in my last video, I have declared war on every other, shall I say, provider in the industry, guys, because we're $14.99 a month. That's it. And that's for every single sport. You got two providers in one. You got DFS Space, my brother from another mother, who beat me in fantasy football this week, just barely. But congratulations to Space. You got myself, Skywalker DFS. You got Schroeder. And you get every single sport, guys. NBA. Cannot wait for NBA. NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, the video games. We got a UFC card this weekend. College football, you name it, guys. We do it. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And check this shit out, guys. You get prize picks. You get sports wagering. They're legalizing that all over the place. So thank goodness for that. Again, we're 14 bucks a month, guys. We have our gold plans, which are year plans, is cheaper than everybody else's monthly for their just NFL package. Like, give me a fucking break. I got a package for you. We have declared war on all these other mofos taking the fucking bus. All right, because that's what I call it. When you lose, you're taking the fucking bus. This is where the winners are. Come join the winning team, man. DFSclub.com. Got 3-day passes. You name it, you get. Check this out. You get all my lineups, ownership projections, top stacks, core plays, core pitchers, core quarterbacks, core cats, dogs, lions, tigers, and bears. Man, we got it all. We got it all. We're approaching 700 members. So this is a DFS takeover. Over 700 members we're getting there, guys. So think about that. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plan, and you guys are in. And help us with this takeover, man. It's time to take all this dishonesty out of this industry, overcharging people and shit like that. It just pisses me off. Because we're the winners. We're the ones wearing the Armani suits, the Rolex watches. We don't take the fucking bus. We're riding in our jet planes and our private yachts and our limousines and our Rolls Royces. DFSclub.com, guys. Come check us out. We love to have each and every one of you. All right, so let's take a look at these totals. So yeah, 12-game slate. As usual, if you're new, so I'll go through the totals and the weather, and then we'll break down. We'll go into a segment where I go over all the pitchers that I like, and then we do the one-off segment of just the one-offs that I like. So first up, we're going to have Atlanta at Washington. Partly cloudy, 65 degrees. It's cold around the country. 7-mile-an-hour winds kind of blowing out. 4.8 for Atlanta. 3.4 for Washington. We got some guy named Kyle Muller going up against Paulo Espino. The Braves have done really good against Espino, career-wise. Just saying. The Braves are a great stack tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be popular. Then we got the Yankees at Toronto. It'll be in the Dome, so it don't matter if it rains or not. 3.8 for the Yankees. 3.9 for Toronto. Aaron Judge just cannot get another one, can he? Ever since he got 60, he just can't get it. James Talion versus Jose Berrios. What's up, Schroeder? You're just going to keep walking back and forth and smacking me in the face with that tail, man. Next up, we got Miami at the Mets. Clear, 68 degrees. One of the warmer weather games, and winds are blowing out at 11 miles an hour, guys, to right field. We got 2.9 for Miami, 4.2 for the Mets. I'm kind of surprised by that total because I do love a Mets stack. A lot of these guys have a great history here against Pablo Lopez, who's 8.6K. Carlos Carrasco's 9.3. You guys remember that last slate? He was over 10K. I said, bitch, please. We went with Jordan Lyles, I think it was instead, and won all the money. It was beautiful. But yeah, the Mets, love the Mets, love the Mets. I like Atlanta, but I love the Mets. Next up, we got Baltimore at the Red Sox. Baltimore went off today. We kind of talked about that in the members only podcast today. They had a rain delay and then they came back and played, and it was just craziness. 64 degrees, winds blowing out to center field. 4.1 for Baltimore, 4.6 for Boston. Kyle Bradish versus Michael Waka. But what is that? Fuzzy Bear. Then we got St. Louis at Milwaukee. Overcast, 52 degrees. Man, that's chilly. They might close the Dome for this one. If not, winds are blowing out to right field at 13 miles an hour. So you got high winds and cold temps. They'll probably close the Dome. 4.1 for St. Louis, 4.1 for Milwaukee. Miles Mikolas versus Adrian Hauser. Then we got the Chicago White Sox at the Minnesota Twins, 54 degrees. Winds are blowing in at 7 miles an hour. 3.7 for the White Sox, 3.5 for Minnesota. Lance Lynn against Bailey Ober. Then we got the Phillies at the Cubs, mostly sunny, 52 degrees. Winds are blowing in. We haven't really had the luxury of having a lot of Wrigley Field games this season. Kind of sucks. You guys think about it. When's the last time we had a Wrigley Field game on the slate where the winds are blowing out? I think it hasn't been since like the beginning of the year. Just bad luck, man. 4.3 for the Phils, 3.4 for the Cubbies. We got Zach Wheeler against Marcus Braun Stroman. Then we got Arizona at Houston in the Dome. 3.3 for Arizona, 4.9 for Houston. Zach Davies against Lance McCullers at 10.5. Then we got Oakland at Anaheim. Battle the West Coast, 81 degrees. 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. It's still nice and warm here on the West Coast. 3.4 for Oakland, 4.9 for the Angels. James Kaprielian versus Patrick Sandoval. Now just be careful. James Kaprielian's done really good against the Angels in his career, so we'll go over that though. Might be a sneaky play, especially for only 5.5. Then we got Texas at Seattle. Mostly cloudy, 71 degrees. Winds blowing directly out at 7 miles an hour. We got some guy named Jesus Tinoco at 4K versus Robbie Ray at 10.3. Robbie Ray looks great in this slate. And then we got the Dodgers at San Diego. Clear, 75 degrees. 5-mile-an-hour winds. Kind of blowing in, so really no wind. We got the Battle of Southern California here. 4 for the Dodgers, 3.7 for San Diego. Tyler Anderson versus Blake Snell. Pretty good pitching duel here. Then last but not least, guys, we got the Colorado Rockies at the San Francisco Giants. Look at the difference here in the weather on the West Coast, man. 59 degrees in San Francisco. 3.1 for Colorado, 4.1 for San Francisco. We got German Marquez versus Logan Webb. Love Logan Webb at this price. Colorado on the road. And I love a Giants stack. A lot of these Giants players have a great history against Colorado. And that's it. So my favorite stacks. Number 1 is going to be the Mets. Number 2, Atlanta. And then my sneaky stack is going to be the San Francisco Giants on the late slate. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hopefully they're low owned. And yeah, man, I love when I get stack a team and they are very low owned. Gotta love it, man. All right, let's close this window out. Let's get into the pitchers. We'll break that down. We'll bring up Draft Dashboard here. All right, and happy Monday, by the way. Or is it Monday or Tuesday? What fucking day? I don't even know what fucking day it is anymore. It's going to be Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Forgive me. My goodness. All right, so here we go. Lance McCullers against Arizona, 10.5K. Yeah, pretty good, man. I mean, he's been pitching 6 to 7 innings. Pitched 7 innings in his last game. 27 DraftKings points, 28, 25, 21. All 20s and up in his last 4. Last time against Arizona, he got a 20, but before that, he got lit up. He got negative 11, but I still think he's fine at 10.5K. Robbie Ray at home in Seattle. Very pitcher-friendly park here, 10.3. Robbie Ray hasn't been too consistent lately, but one thing he is good at is pitching against Texas. Last time against Texas, he got 33 DraftKings points. I like him at 10.3K. Zach Wheeler, not a chance. Not a chance. 14, 11, and 6 in his last 3. Get the fuck out of here. We got Blake Snell against the Dodgers, 9.9K, coming off a 7-inning game where he got 43 DraftKings points. 7 innings before that, 29 DraftKings points. He's on fire right now, guys. He gets the Dodgers. Last time against the Dodgers, he got 3 fantasy points. He got 29, then he got 2 fantasy points. So it all depends. I mean, the Dodgers have nothing to play for. They got everything wrapped up. So if the Dodgers put all the scrubs out tomorrow and they sit the studs, hell yeah, I'm playing Blake Snell. But if there were all the studs out there, it might be a trap, guys. Lance Lynn at 9.5K looks okay against Minnesota. Hasn't done so great against them. A 7 and a 5 in his last 2. That's a total of 12 fantasy points in his last 2 games against Minnesota. Yikes. He's been great this year. But for some reason, he's struggling against Minnesota. He's 9.5K. You got Tyler Anderson against San Diego. They've been looking good, but they've been in Coors Field. Okay? Everybody looks good in Coors Field. But Tyler Anderson, he's 9.1K. Pitching for the Dodgers, I mean, they're keeping their starters out there. We saw the last main slate, the big one. They put the old man out there. He threw 6 innings, Kershaw. So Tyler Anderson should be fine between 6 to 7 innings. 22, 20, 15 in his last 3. 24 and 24 in his last 2 against San Diego. So I don't mind that at 9.1. Logan Webb at home at 7.2. I love this. I love the price tag. I love that it's in San Francisco. And I like the history. Last time against Colorado, we got 25 DraftKings points, guys. 10, 18, 20, and a 30. So if he gets a 25 or a 30 at 7.2, you might be looking at some takedown money. I like Patrick Sandoval against Oakland. He's only 6.9K. Last time he faced Oakland, he got 30 DraftKings points, guys. So give me Patrick Sandoval at 6.9, 69. We all know that's what she said, and we all know we love that number. Carrasco down to 9.3. I can't stand this fucking guy because I can never get him right, but it is against Miami. You got to take that with a grain of salt. It's a good matchup for him. The history's there. 25 and a 32 in his last 2 against Miami. So Carrasco at 9.3 looks pretty good. GPP only. You got Kyle Bradish, the Bradish one. He's 6.1K. 42 fantasy points last game. Got a complete game, guys. Beautiful. Can he do it again against the Red Sox? I don't know. 6.1 his last 2 against Boston. 17 and a 13. If he can squeak out a 17 again, at least at minimal, I think a 6.1, that's good value. So I want to take a shot here on a GPP. And the ultimate GPP play, guys, people are going to talk a lot of shit about him tomorrow, I'm sure, and say he's one of the worst pitchers in the league. It's going to be James Kaprielian for the Oakland A's going up against the Angels. I haven't picked on the Angels all year. It's worked out 9 times out of 10. He's only 5.5K. That's as much as like like Pete Alonso. Same price. Last outing, he got a 30. 30, 12, 0, 10, right? So he's kind of all over the place. Against the Angels, his lowest he's got was his last outing against them. That was 12. Fuck, I'll take 12 for 5.5K. 12, 17, 26, 27, 24. If he can just get us one of these 20s at 5.5K, now we're cooking with peanut oil. Now, right, Schroeder? Now we're cooking with salmon treat oil. Now he's all excited. So I think Kaprielian looks like a very good GPP play tomorrow. You know me. I'm going to fucking try it on DraftKings. Don't get too cute on FanDuel, though, because if your pitcher goes out there and fucks the dog, then your lineup's pretty much screwed. So it is what it is. So let's get into the one-offs here. So at first base, Pete Alonso's just been so good, man. 5.4K too. Not too expensive at all. Last 2 games, 4 and 5 at bats. Look at this, guys. 39, 16, 11, 0, and 18 in his last 5. Very, very consistent. Not a good history against Lopez, but which kind of surprises me because I do love a Met stack. I'm just going to go with the hot hand here at 5.4K. Anthony Rizzo at 5.1 has a good history against Berrios. 7 for 19. A Yankee stack looks fine too against Berrios, by the way. 4 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs. But if you're going to stack the Yankees, I get Rizzo in there at 5.1K. His price has come down a little bit too. Matt Olson coming off a home run today. He's only 4.5. Whenever I play this guy, he hits a home run, it seems like. He's 3 for 7 against Espino, 2 singles, and he already has a home run off him. So I like him at 4.5K. My Giant stack, man, give me Wilmer Flores. Now he's first and second base eligible. FanDuel, he's like first, second, third, shortstop, outfielder eligible, man. He's only 4.2K. 69, guys. 69's coming up a lot tonight. I'm just saying, I don't write this stuff. But against Marquez, he's 6 for 9. 667 average, 4 singles, 1 double, 1 homer. Throw him in the Giant stack, guys, for 4.2. Ryan Mountcastle. Double-digit fantasy points in his last 3. You got to love that. He's only 3.9K. He's 5 for 13 against Waka with 2 home runs and 13 at-bats. 3 singles, 2 home runs. Got to love that. Mountcastle for 3.9. Very cheap. Lamont Wade for the Giants. He's only 3.3K. He's 5 for 8 against Marquez, guys. He crushes righties. He's 2 singles, 2 doubles, and 1 home run. Pair him up with Flores. That's 2 Giants I got for you. 3.3K. All right, let's go to second base. So I got Jeff McNeil, part of this Met stack I like. He's 4.4K. Against Lopez, he's batting over 516 at bats, guys. 9 for 16, 5 singles, 3 doubles, 1 home run. McNeil for 4.4. Hell yeah, man. Get him in there. We already went over Flores, so you can put in Flores or McNeil, depending on what stack you're doing. FanDuel, you can always, throw one in the utility spot. Let's go to third base. Austin Riley did okay today. I mean, his price is still coming down, though. He's only 5.1 now. You can definitely dig that. Atlanta looks great, guys. I'm sure they'll be popular. Against Espino, he's batting 438 and 16 at bat. 7 for 16, 3 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. Let's go, Riley. Get us one tomorrow at 5.1K. Eduardo Escobar. Sound like a damn cartel boss. He's only 4.1K. And he's been hot lately. But part of my Met stack, man, against Lopez, he's 4 for 9. 444 average, 2 singles, 1 double, 1 homer. So get Escobar in there too. See what I mean? Like all these Mets are popping BDP, man, against Espino. All right, let's go to shortstop because we won't stop and we can't stop. How about Livian Soto? I know his first name kind of sounds like a female. Hell, this day and age, it might be, He's only 2.2K. Not only bats 9th, he has never faced Caparellian, but against righties, his OPS is over 1. 19, 10, and 12. So for 2-2, could be sneaky, guys. His name is Livian Soto for the Angels. Might be worth taking a stab if you want to pay down. They'll afford to get some of these Mets or Atlanta guys in. Francisco Lindor, 5.6K. He's done okay against Lopez. He's faced him 17 times, 353 batting average, 3 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run. Let's go. Coming off a 23-point fantasy game. He's 5'6". He's one of the more expensive guys for the Mets. Brandon Crawford, part of that Giant stack. There's Giant stack number 3 player, 3.4K. He's faced Marquez 37 times. He's a righty crusher. He's been pretty decent too lately, man. 9 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, a little bit of everything against him. So get Brendan Crawford in there at 3.4. And let's go to outfield, where all the power is, and feel the power. Look at Ohtani against Caparellian, guys. 1 for 12. Yikes. You got Mike Trout at 6.1K. I'm surprisingly he's never faced Caparellian. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but he is alrighty. If you're not gonna play James Caparellian, Mike Trout's been on fire lately. 30 and 11 his last 2. Michael Harris II. This tripped me out today. He's 4.7 on DraftKings. He's what? 4-1 on FanDuel. He was more expensive today than Ronald Acuna. I'm like, what the fuck? He's more expensive than Ronald Acuna on FanDuel? FanDuel is smoking crack. Again, he's more expensive than Ronald Acuna. He will be again. He's 4.7K. He got a 10 last game. 1 for 6. So DraftKings only for me. He did bat second, but still, he should never be priced more than Acuna. Aaron Judge, he's due. You got to figure he's due. He's 6.2K. He's 6 for 18 against Berrios. He does have a homer off him. 4 singles, 1 double. So, yeah, he's due. I cannot believe Michael Harris is more than that. That's craziness. Mark Canha, another Met for you. 3.9K. They're spread all out, guys. No home runs off of Lopez, but he is 4 for 6 against him. 3 singles, 1 double. So Mark Canha for 3.9 looks okay. I kind of want home runs though. Marcell Ozuna. Is this the resurrection? It could be, man. He's 2.6K, coming off a 23-point fantasy game. If you're gonna stack him with Atlanta, he's 3 for 9 against Espino with 2 home runs. So he has 2 home runs off him and 9 at bats. That's promising. Marcell Ozuna is having an abysmal year, but he's been okay lately. 25, 5-3, and then a 10. So I don't mind taking a shot here. Gavin got, you know what, stains in the sheets. 2.5K. 4 for 9 against Ober, man. 3 singles and a double. I love playing stains in the sheets when he's facing right-handed pitchers, guys. It's that simple. So as a one-off for 2.5 looks pretty good. Cedric Mullins, 4.9K. Coming off a fantastic day today. Everyone on Baltimore just went off. Against Waka, he's batting 514 at-bats, 7 for 14, 2 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 2 jacks, 2 home runs. So I do like Cedric Mullins at 4.9. We already won over Lamont Wade. So that's it for one-off. So again, give me a Mets stack, Giant stack, Atlanta stack, guys. And then what the hell? If you can't, ever make up your mind, just always just throw the Yankees in there. They rarely let you down. So it's time, guys. It's time for your favorite part of the video and mine. It's time for Schroeder's picks. So Schroeder is going to give us his 3 home run calls. Not who's going to get us 1, not who's going to get us 2, but who's going to get us 3 home runs tomorrow, guys. All right, Schroeder, it's your time to shine. You've been on fire. It's time to show them what you're made of, buddy. We got to pay these child support bills. So who's your first home run? Well, I really like Marcell Ozuna. I think he gets 1. All right, Schroeder, good job. Good job, buddy. I like that call. So his first home run pick is going to be Marcell Ozuna. All right, Schroeder, who's your second home run pick? Who do you got getting another one? Number 2. Well, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'm gonna go with Mike Trout. Of course, you're gonna go Mike Trout. You always go Mike Trout, but that's okay. It's your pick. So Schroeder's second home run call is gonna be Mike Trout. What a surprise! What a surprise, dude. All right, Schroeder, but here's where we really need you, buddy. Here's where we really need you. Who's going to go out there and not get us 1 home run, but get us 2? Who's going to get us 2 home runs tomorrow, Schroeder? It's going to totally, absolutely break the slate. Well, I'm going to ride the hot hand here, and I'm going to throw my little raisins out there, and I'm going to say it's going to be Pete Alonso. All right, Pete Alonso, Schroeder's 3rd home run call. He says he's not going to get us just 1, but 2 home runs, guys. And that's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry it's coming out a little bit later than usual, but again, technical difficulties. I about threw this fucking computer through the fucking window out in the fucking street. Oh, man, shit went flying, man. For some reason, the USB ports went out, so I had to restart my computer about 3 times, replug in. It's all fucking, everything's all replugged in different place. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but somehow we made it work, so thank God. I might have to buy a new computer or call Geek Squad or someone over here to see what's up with the USB ports, but we made it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you want to come join the family, the winning team, or do you want to take the fucking bus? It's up to you. DFSclub.com, guys. $14.99 a month. Our yearly passes, 6-month passes, 3-day passes. Nobody can beat us. Nobody. It's war. DFS is war, guys, and we're at war, and we're going to win the war. We've already taken over. We're almost there, guys. So come join the winning team, dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plan, and you are in. And again, if you guys want to throw a couple dollars in the tip jar, Schroeder and I would really appreciate it. It goes towards Schroeder's child support fund and his salmon treat fund. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to these MLB videos. I know it's late in the season. I know everyone's in NFL mode, and I know everyone's like halfway into NBA mode like me because it's coming up soon, and you guys are really tuning into these. So thank you guys so much. It just gives Schroeder and I that big D energy to just keep doing these things and revving them out every night. So Schroeder, we salute them, right? He says, yep, we salute you. I love you guys. God bless you. What do we say? Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from no one. Absolutely nobody. Schroeder, let us get the fuck out of here. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. This is Schroeder Skywalker. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Subscribe.